Fraternal twins, invariably at odds. One rough-hewn, military-minded. The other cunning. Cunning and compulsively attractive.
Guess which one I was! Two sides of the same coin! Twisted sisters united in their commitment to darkness and despair!
Ikusaba and Enoshima were twins?
But if you were sisters, why wouldn't... I mean, don't siblings usually share a last name or...
Come on, we've already covered this! The bait-and-switch name game is a common device! Sorry you can't get your head around it!
But that would mean you killed... Oh God, you murdered your own sister?
My reasons for doing so run deeper than the ocean. Ha! Nah, I was just bored!
I do apologize. I haven't addressed another real human being for so long. One quickly falls out of practice, it seems.
Might have a little something to do with why I'm sick of my own company! Blech! What's the old chestnut about too many cooks?
I was right. It's her.
Danganronpa.
For the plan to run like a well-oiled machine, we needed one of us behind the scenes, a sort of stage manager, if you like. Someone to puppeteer Monokuma and keep watch over you. The proverbial mastermind. As such, according to my exhausting preliminary analysis, Ikusaba, to put it mildly, would have been outrageously miscast. She was the weaker-minded of the two. Case in point, consider the breed of person who jumps at the chance to lash themselves onto a ragtag mercenary group. Oh yes, the choice was clear. It had to be me. So we agreed she would remain a student while I moved things along insidiously from the wings. Alas, I ran into a bit of a hiccup. Namely, Ikusaba's super high school level soldier status. Call it a problem of 3D rendering. Despairingly smelly, despairingly filthy, despairingly gross. One needn't resort to statistical wizardry to conclude her kind wouldn't mix well with the others.
By the same token, it'd be a crying shame to let a super high school level fashion diva such as moi languish in obscurity.
I see. So you switched places.
Yes, quite right. Although I hadn't allowed for how unlike we were, how distinct. Not by a mile. It was not easy. She tended to behave like a supporting character, which was a challenge. See, when such regrettable personality dovetails with such an unpleasant appearance, the audience expects that character to die early on. And who am I to sabotage our market share?
You killed her off to please your viewership?
Well, there was a bit more to it. Suffice it to say, the vulgar wretch had worn out her welcome.
Sometimes you just plan stuff out and you can totally see where it's going in the long run, you know? I was all like, man, Mukuro's no fun anymore, and what's the point if I can't make an example out of peeps who bore me?
Of course. So her death was a betrayal. One could tell from the look in her eyes when she was impaled. What she must have gone through. She had imagined the two of you were in this together, but clearly your sister didn't foresee her untimely exit.
Piece that together, did ya? It was her own dumb fault. Mukuro couldn't act her way out of a wet paper bag with both ends ripped open.
You murdered your own sister, are you hearing yourself? How the hell are you not bothered by what you've done?
Oh, wow. Someone doesn't pay close attention. This place is meant to celebrate despair, not honor silly old family ties. When you stop and think about it, from the moment we pop into this big stupid world crying and wailing, the one thing life has to offer us wholesale is death and tears. So what that boils down to is murder is just a comforting euphemism for what we're already guaranteed to have to deal with. Newsflash, lamb chop, we all face oblivion someday. What's the matter how we get there?
Enough! We don't need it spelled out for us, thanks! I'm less interested in sibling rivalry than I am the function of this place.
I can't make the pieces fit. I know it has something to do with our memories being wiped, but I can't tell you what exactly.
Yeah, well, when you consider the alternative, amnesia's actually a blessing in disguise.
I'm not real sure I agree with that.
Yeah. I know what'll ignite those wayward gray cells, campers! Feast your eyes on this! You all kept clamoring for the outside world. Well, as the saying goes, be careful what you wish for!
So sad. I think the phrase is post-apocalyptic hellscape.
My brain refuses to wrap itself around this.
Oh no, we have to try to remember how things got this way, or else there's only one way this is gonna end.
Wait, that's it!
What did I say this time?
Ours are shot, but what about her memories?
Am I supposed to know what you're babbling about?
Come on, bring her out! Let us talk to Sho! Think about it! You share the same body! Maybe her memories survived the wipe!
At least we have a full disclosure policy. It's the best way to be schizoid.
What the crap? Get on with it already!
She freaks me out, okay? You know what? Screw you guys. Leave me alone.
Damn it. Get a hold of yourself. We need her.
Bada boom! Sorry for the delay. I'm all yours.
This is vitally important, so no straying from the point, understand? I want you to look at the video feed and tell me whether the footage brings anything to mind.
Video feed? Whoa, who's that?
Oh, hi, I'm the mastermind.
Ah, nice to meet ya.
Thanks. Feelings mutual.
Focus, damn it! The footage, if you please!
Well, ring any bells?
Yeah, okay, fine. It's true. I've seen it all.
You remember what it was like?
How do I ever?
Seriously? You knew what it was like out there and you didn't say anything?
I sort of keep to a strict don't ask, don't tell policy. Keeps me out of undue trouble.
Oh yeah, sure. I got no issue buying that line.
Moving on, what's this have to do with us?
Sweetheart, please calm down. You know what did this, surely.
I want to hear you say it.
The worstest, most despair-inducing event in the history of mankind. Nature's fury vented itself on humanity with impunity. We're talking the most horrific, blood-spattered end-of-times madness ever. The world that remained turned into what you see here, almost overnight. Heh, the end.
The end? The hell's that supposed to mean? In case you haven't noticed, you haven't explained a thing!
Hey, just telling you what I know, hippie. You want answers? Miss Raincloud over there saw the whole shebang in real time. Give her the third degree.
Enough! This is ridiculous!
Ridiculous. We have an embarrassment of ridiculous. Tragicomedy after tragicomedy. Just pick a sacred cow. Your bread and butter. The Togami Corporation, for example.
What are you getting at?
Predictable. He can't stand not to know. Mention his beloved empire and he takes the bait like an obese secretary to a slice of tiramisu.
Come on, don't be such a silly goose. What I'm getting at here is what happened to your people.
Well done, plebeians! Bravo, you are correct!
Wait, correct about what? We didn't say anything.
This just in! Every last one of Togami's constituents are now tripping to like Fantastic! Film at 11!
Nonsense! I will not be taken in!
The deaths of your family members and their business associates are confirmed. The glorious Togami Empire is no more.
That is a vicious lie! The very name Togami is the Alpha and Omega!
Ah! Well, the Omega happened a year ago, buddy! Your homies are ash and bone now!
What? No, what do you mean a year ago? That doesn't make any sense, even for you. We've only been at Hope's Peak for a few weeks. A month, maybe. Granted, our memories have been erased, but I remember the world being in pretty okay shape before I walked through these doors. If it had been the hellscape you say it was, we'd have known.
Yeah. You sure about that? Time is relative.
Surely you don't mean...
You're lying to us! We're not stupid! We only set foot in this place for the first time a few weeks ago!
Yeah. You think so, Speedo? Oh my, those 2 years must have really gotten away from you, huh?
I'm afraid that's the last hint I'll drop for now. The answer's right in front of you.
Well, come solve the mystery! You know the truth. Expose this institution's dread secret!
That's not true. As Naegi says, it's only been a matter of weeks. It quite simply is not possible. Unless, of course, the memory wipe goes back even further than we thought.
2 whole years of our lives gone. Oh man, we've been here for 2 years.
So then wait, these pictures aren't fakes, they're completely legit, huh?
Which means the people we thought were perfect strangers were in reality our friends.
Bingo! Kinda takes killing each other off to a whole new level of damn! And to think, our first couple semesters here together were so full of peace, so full of hope, so full of boring. Youth. What a dreadful way to spend the first part of your life.
Oh well, thankfully the situation wasn't long-lived. Hope only took a year to dissipate, you see. Just as you were developing a sense of equilibrium, the infamous incident gatecrashed everyone's party. In a twinkling, the halcyon days were over. Hope's Peak High School was hardly immune to the fallout. 99% of the student body perished. Horribly. Way to go, guys.
Everyone else kicked it, but you survived. That makes you the last living members of your graduating class. Not that that will happen.
Listen up, Kay, because here's where it gets super interesting. And I hate saying the same thing twice, so it's real important you follow along. Hope's Peak became a shelter for those of you lucky enough not to die like animals. Isn't that just, like, awesome? Yep, a big bad shelter for the students lucky enough not to die! Who said that?
But who turned it into a shelter, you ask? Who inadvertently condemned you all to eke out your lives here? Anyone care to guess? Don't be shy now. Anyone at all?
It was the guy who previously ran this place. The principal. He only wanted to protect us. He didn't know it'd turn into this.
Yeah, oops, his bad. You know what they say, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Almost makes me feel sorry for the poor oblivious bastard. Almost. He couldn't have known that despair had already infiltrated his precious institution in the form of two sisters, or that the concepts of shelter and prison would bleed into one another until all distinction was lost in a mushroom cloud of mayhem and death!
That reminds me, the ones responsible for decorating the windows and doors in iron, no one less distinguished than yourselves. In your paranoia, you lot sealed off everything.
You mean, no, we locked ourselves in? This whole damn time we've been trying to bust out of a prison we made?
Nice job throwing a hissy fit over your own handiwork, by the way! Once this place was on proper lockdown, Mokuro and me thought, on with the show! Yuck, 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 yuck! Our school life of mutual killing was gonna be the biggest television smash the world had ever seen!
We knew what we had from the very start. Even before we infiltrated Hope's Peak, everything pointed to the plan going flawlessly. Humanity possesses such an appetite for despair and wretchedness that only a scheme this fiendish, broadcast for all to see, could conceivably sate it.
So you kept us alive. You kept us alive so you could get your rocks off watching us die!
I don't get it. Why go this far?
The outside world, I'm sorry to say, still touts a handful of people ridiculous enough to hold out for a better life. I've taken it upon myself to disabuse them of what hope they have left, to give them, as it were, perspective.
I like to think of myself as an educator!
You're pirating us! That's your game! You hijacked the airwaves!
Indeed. Well played, sir. How else to peddle your plight as a rallying call to the merry holdouts of the world before I dash their dreams to fragments?
Just picture the broken bastards staring wide-eyed as y'all massacre each other!
Oh dear, look at you! The truth is a bitter pill, is it not? How does it feel to solve the puzzle, to unravel the mystery, and have only despair as your reward?
You meant for this to happen. Your whole plan hinged on us uncovering the truth.
Clever shrew. Naturally. Would not you coming to terms with the reality of your situation be consistent with my desire to showcase utter misery at its finest?
That is all kinds of messed up!
I thought I was tasteless!
Who's number one?
Beg pardon.
I don't buy that two teenage girls orchestrated all this on their own. I'm sorry, but the tactical genius required argues against it. Who are you working for? A crime syndicate? A family?
Multiple choice, is it? None of the above, I'm afraid. The prime mover you're after is far more abstract. Despair spreads like a viral outbreak. That is to say, geometrically. No one is immune.
We got it, thanks. You're a philosopher. All hail depression and negativity, yada yada yada. Look, if we all agree you've hit the nail on the head, can you let us go?
Oh dear, am I to receive that as a plea for more life? I don't believe I've seen a human being sink so low. My, how extraordinary.
You see, while no one's immune to despair, I'm immune to begging! I do what I do because of what you call a deep-seated inner complex. No rhyme or reason to it. I'm just riding the wave. Try to bargain with a fractured psyche and you get 10 counter-arguments for every reasonable assertion you manage to squeeze in. That's crazy for you. I got no clear motive, you got no argument. Zero-sum game.
Stop! I don't want to hear it! You keep talking, but you don't say squat! We're supposed to swallow this BS without a shred of evidence?!
I hope that's not your way of calling me a liar.
Like you're one to talk about hope! Truth is, I don't care if you're lying! I just don't want to lose to you! And I won't! We owe it to the ones who've died!
Ah, A pragmatist now, are we? Is that how you stay positive? Well, I'd love nothing more than to debate the finer points of ontology, but it appears we're out of time.
Out of time how?
We can't jibber-jabber all day! Gotta step up to the plate and vote! Oh, and since this is the last round, there's been a rule change! I mean, it'd be super lame to stick with the same old, don't you think? So here's the deal! You little sugar gliders will represent hope, and I'll represent despair! The vote works as it always does. Someone's getting KO'd. If even one of you votes hope down, I win, and the rest of you crash and burn together as one big happy dead family!
Hold on, even if it's just one?
I know what you're thinking, and relax. I will abstain. Don't want to stack the deck.
Still, that is way uncool. The odds are totally on your side.
No, guys, we got this. No one's gonna vote to be executed. Just think. Really, the odds are in our favor.
Yeah, good point.
Oh, but let me paint an even clearer picture for you as to what'll happen if I win. Because it's a doozy. You'll die of old age! Here, under the roof of Hope's Peak, biding time till you fade out in a whimper of senility!
So basically, we would all be prisoners here for the rest of our lives.
Hell, don't knock, at least we'd still have lives!
If we start thinking like that, it's all over! I see what you're doing, and I am not gonna be taken in, do you hear me?
Whoa there, Seabiscuit! You just gave Mama an idea! We can't take a chance of playing without a death! Our viewers would so never forgive us for pulling the rug out like that! Here's the new deal! If Hope gets voted down, one of you takes the fall! Brilliant! Now let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, Nayagi!
Seriously?
It's only fair. I hate your guts the most. Next time, maybe don't be such a jerk to your captor.
Oh yes! In case you're having trouble following me, kiddo, sacrifice him and the rest of us live happily ever after!
Me? Sacrificed?
That's the idea! Simple! Sail the whiny kid up the river Styx and the rest of us make it to our twilight years!
You can't! No, you wouldn't!
Oh, what's the matter, Nayagi? Having a hard time believing your pals will take the high road?
No! Screw you! That's not it! Guys, what's the matter? Gary, back me up. Anyone?
Wow, if you could see yourselves now. The line's despair is cutting into those faces.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. The outside world is barely habitable. What keeps us safe here is the air purifier purring away in the physics lab. I'm isometrically linked to it, so if I die, that's all she wrote. Vote me down and you'll be scrabbling for someplace else to call home. Hope's Peak will be out of commission. The purifier will seize up and you'll be forced to leave. I have mentioned the outside world is a nightmare of contamination and death, right? How does it feel knowing if even one of your bosom buddies sides with despair, you'll be dead in a matter of seconds? Is it awesome?
Nice try.
Huh?
Come on. Like hell we're gonna give in to you!
What?
We won't be brought down that easily! It takes a lot more than stupid head games to make us cave! Who cares what the outside world is like? That's not where hope is! Hell no! Hope is a state of mind!
Well, okie dokie then. I'm sure we all appreciate the locker room talk. Now before we nod off, what do you say we get this over with? Time for the final votes! Here it is, folks, the grand finale! Today hope perishes! And Nayagi with it!
If the outside world is contaminated, if despair spreads like a disease, hope can work the same way. I can be patient zero. Vote for despair and you'll live, sure. But you won't truly be alive!
Yeah, but Nayagi, I'm shaking in my boots right about now. Plus I'm getting a new vibe. says we ought to just stay put.
You've got to pull yourself together! Come on, man! You want it out of here the most! You can't always rely on your psychic vibes! Man up! Either you want to stay in this place or you don't! Now you just crumble and set up house like the mastermind wants? Hell no! That's a sham and you know it!
You're right. The hell was I even thinking? There's a door needs opening, and I swear on my life I'm gonna open it if it's the last thing I do. Forget vibe. I wanna live. Hear me? I want out so bad I can taste it.
Asahina, don't you think the people who didn't make it deserve better from us? Think about it. We're moving on because they didn't get the chance.
What would Sakura say? If she were here right now, what would she do?
Well, she wouldn't give in. For damn sure. We can't let them down. They need us. We owe it to them. We carry the burden of hope they can't.
What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. That's what Sakura would say. Or maybe, when the going gets tough, the tough kick ass. Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely that last one. Thank you, Sakura. My mind is made up. From now on, I'll say it in her place.
Togami, what would your family have done? Even if the world had gone to hell in a handbasket, wouldn't they have fought back? This is an opportunity! Round 4! We can rebuild! Your family may be penniless, but you can't afford to give up! Look, you're alive! Meaning there's a chance to start over! Long as you choose life, their legacy thrives! Get off your ass! Go out and restake your family's claim!
Well played, sir. But just so we're clear, I need no encouragement from the rank and file like you.
Welcome back.
Frankly, I'm offended. You truly think me susceptible to the wiles of a lunatic? I've made a promise, and to men of breeding, our word is our bond. I vowed to kill the mastermind, and indeed I shall!
That's so hot! That's such it for me, my gallant darling. Where you go, I go.
That's the spirit.
Before you go thinking I'm all noble, I could go either way, as long as it's the fun way. And besides, wherever my sweet Togami goes, I will follow like a lamb.
What about you, Miss Marple? Does the smartest gal in the room have a death wish too? Is the thought of all that trouble Daddy went through enough to keep you in the game? Or are you gonna drink Naegi's Kool-Aid?
Don't listen to her. Kiri, please. I know how important your father was to you, believe me. This is what he wanted.
You say that, but how could we really know what he wanted? I certainly don't have that luxury. I never knew the man.
Read between the lines. He had a vision. He had hope for us all. He wanted us to have a future. If hope really has left us, then in his name we have to do whatever it takes to get it back!
That we do. You're right. My father did it all for us. For tomorrow. He sacrificed everything. And decidedly not to have his charges bend like reeds under a current of misery.
Knew I could count on you.
Thanks for the reality check, Naegi. I may not have ever really known the man, but somehow or other I feel close to him, although I suppose knowing and understanding are not the same thing. Speaking of which, you may look at yourself as a lightning rod, but I don't believe that's a reflection of reality. I think you fill an entirely different role. You stay positive for us. Even when your luck is at its lowest ebb, when all seems lost, you fight for hope. When the rest of us would give in, you persist. Lady Luck doesn't snub you. She depends on you.
Looks like that's all she wrote. So much for despair. Hope wins out!
Intense. Way to go, Naegi. Spouting off, rallying the troops, staring me down.
Screw a bunch of that! You
where it comes from now.
You are an imbecile.
And maybe it's flat out presumptuous of me to represent hope.
Boy, cuties, you!
But I won't let you drive us to despair!
You will bow down before me!
Ha! Never! Whatever happens, I will hope to the bitter end!
Who you trying to scare?
My channel stay up!
Death awaits you all.
Whatever curveball I'm thrown!
How he despises it, precious!
Whatever's waiting outside, I'm leaving!
Well, I'd say the jig is up. Pity, you nearly succeeded.
Time to lock in our votes and finish this!
Let's make it happen, guys!
Bring it to its knees. End the ceaseless tribunals. The murder, the suspicion. Stop this and move on.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! The more you flop your gums, the more I'm gonna end you! Despair for tomorrow! Despair at the thought of the unknown! Despair that your memories are made of glass!
Sorry! Despair only wins if we let it!
What's happening? How are you doing that?
Well, damn. That was balls.
Junko and Oshima, I'd say you're defeated.
I am? Seriously? After all that work? Huh. What do you know? Wow.
She's taking it awful well.
Tell us, madam, how does it feel to be hoisted by your own petard? All that ingenious plotting, and this is what it comes to.
There's...
No greater feeling in the world! This is some weapons grade despair. I mean, just think of all the planning I put into this. Infiltrating this school was no cakewalk. For crap's sake, I murdered my own twin sister! This is great! No, great's too pedestrian. Having the whole house of cards come crashing down on me at the 11th hour? This is the bottom of the freaking barrel! You little optimism monkey's gonna begin to understand the surge of endorphins rushing through me!
Wait, you're actually happy you lost?
What'd you expect? Let's move on to punishment, Kay?
That's not what this is about! The whole point of us winning was so no one would have to die anymore!
Shut up with that give face a chance drivel! Don't you dare take this away from me! I wanted to buy the farm since before the idea of mortality even dawned on you! When hope leaves a bad taste in your mouth, the only thing worth looking forward to is the spectacular final agony of giving like a big fat kiss my ass! This is my time now. Come on, baby. Big money, no whammies. Give it to me. Make me suffer. I've been a bad, bad girl. Oh well, kind of a shame though. Given the chance, I would have bathed the whole world in this glorious feeling. Hoo-hoo. Guess we can't have everything, can we? But at least I can go out with style.
And like that, the last classroom trial came to an end. Hope's Peak was finished. We were free. Free to face the outside world. The hard part was over. Or so we thought.
All right. I suppose we have to do this eventually.
What the? Were we just like facing off against the mastermind?
It's okay, we won actually.
So we can leave this nightmare?
Mm-hmm. Of course, there's no telling what's waiting for us out there.
Well, look at it like this. There are more possibilities out there than there are here. Sure, there'll be despair, but hey, buck up. Hope's waiting patiently too. And if it's not, hell, we'll bring our own.
Not a bad way of putting it. Not a bad way of putting it at all. Thank you for showing us the way.
Mm-hmm. First thing I'm gonna do is find a donut shop and binge. After that, life can hit me with whatever it wants.
That's your big plan for out there? Donuts?
Yeah, I can make my own. That'd be awesome. Unless there's no flour, then I'll just start planting wheat.
Let's go, we're not getting any younger. And I gotta say, Naegi, with you leading the charge, I'm excited about our prospects. For the first time in a long time, the sky's the limit.
Thank you, Kiri. With me leading the charge, huh? That's a good one. No pressure. Not sure what we'll do, but I have a feeling it'll be big. All right, let's do this.
I can't say I'll miss this place much, but it does feel kind of strange to leave.
Before we go, I just want to say congratulations. It's kind of our graduation ceremony, isn't it? Hope never dies. Not if we refuse to let it. However scared you are, you gotta push forward. Always. Yes, it takes courage. But remember, courage isn't about not being scared. It's about being scared and finding the strength to continue. In the end, hope opens doors. Hope opens doors, and we walk through them.
Interesting. You thought that was it? Bet all of you thought I was a puppet, didn't ya? Honest mistake, lots of people do. But I am so much more than that. I'm your damn principal! Don't be late for your first day of school, boys and girls.